What's the craziest way someone's Tinder match was their new boss? I'd been on Tinder for maybe 3 weeks, just swiping for fun between Netflix binges and pretending I had a social life. Then I matched with this guy named Dex. He seemed cool, had a good job, made me laugh. And we talked for 2 days straight about everything from terrible horror movies to whether pineapple belongs on pizza. We even planned to meet up for coffee that weekend. Normal, right? Then I got a text from my manager saying we were getting a new supervisor on Monday. She added, "Dress to impress." Okay, cool, whatever. I threw on a blazer I hadn't worn since my job interview and walked into the office Monday morning feeling mildly professional. The team was gathering in the conference room for introductions. I grabbed my coffee, walked in, and sat down. And sitting at the front of the room, flipping through papers like he was about to deliver a TED Talk, Dex, my Tinder match. The guy I'd been texting about my irrational fear of geese. I literally froze in the doorway. My brain short-circuited. He looked up, saw me, and his face went ghost white. Not pale, white. Like he'd just seen his entire career flash before his eyes. I sat down anyway because what else was I supposed to do? Sprint out of the building screaming? The meeting started, and he had to introduce himself to the entire team. His voice cracked twice. He kept adjusting his tie like it was strangling him. I could see actual sweat forming on his forehead. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there trying to look normal, nodding along like I didn't know this man had a dog named Waffles and once cried during Ratatouille. It was the most awkward 20 minutes of my life. After the meeting, he pulled me aside in the hallway and whispered, "We need to talk about this." Dude, what is there to talk about? He said we should probably unmatch and pretend nothing happened. I agreed immediately because the alternative was explaining to HR that my new boss and I had matched on a dating app where his bio said 6'2" inches, but honestly more like 5'11" in shoes. So we unmatched. Problem solved, right? Wrong. Because my coworker Brinley, the biggest gossip in the office, saw us talking in the hallway. And Brinley doesn't just notice things. She investigates them like she's working for the FBI. Within an hour, she'd told half the office I was trying to get with the new boss. I didn't even do anything. We literally just stood there having the most uncomfortable conversation of our lives. But Brinley had already started a full narrative, complete with dramatic hand gestures and fake concern. By lunch, 3 people had asked me if the rumors were true. I panicked and went straight to HR. I walked in, sat down, and said, "I need to report something before it gets out of hand." The HR lady looked concerned, grabbed a pen, and said, "Go ahead." I explained the whole thing. Tinder, the match, the coffee plan, the shock of seeing him in the conference room. She stared at me for a sec, then she laughed. Not a polite chuckle, a full laugh.